What's going on YouTube? Attorney Tom here in Texas, where it's still cold, but my house has had power for about 24 hours, slightly over 24 hours. We don't have water, so my hair is still crazy. I haven't taken a shower in like 4 days. And yesterday, we got a little upset. We made a video bitching about ERCOT, about how we can't sue them, but we should sue them. We want to sue them, but they have stupid sovereign immunity, or they likely still will retain that, even though there's a Supreme Court case pending on it. I digress. Back to our regularly scheduled content. We are making a series about real estate transactions from start to finish. I made a video a couple days ago about how to get a mortgage, things to look for in getting a mortgage. Now we're going to be talking about real estate agents. So now that you have your mortgage, we're moving on to the next step. Real estate agents, who they are, how they get paid, what they do, are they on your side? And then after this video, we're going to progress down the process. We're going to go through negotiating, escrow, closing, inspections, everything. This is a series about real estate transactions start to finish. All right, so why is my chair creaky? Okay, jumping right into it. Real estate agents, what do they do? Well, a real estate agent is a licensed professional. Yes, most states, I think every state has a licensing requirement to be a real estate agent. And their main priority is to facilitate real estate transactions. Now, there are multiple types of real estate agents, specifically a listing agent and a buyer's agent. And a good analogy between the two roles of real estate agents is like a prosecuting attorney and a defense attorney. They're on two separate sides, but they're there for the same purpose, which would be the court case in the legal scenario, just like how the real estate agents are there to facilitate the real estate transaction in this particular instance. Okay, what is the job of a real estate agent? Priority 1. Find business, facilitate business. If you're a listing agent, that means getting people into your client's house who are potential customers and ultimately facilitating someone buying the property. If you're a buyer's agent, it's finding properties that are on the market that suit your client's needs. The second thing they're going to do is they're going to communicate with all the parties involved. If you're looking to go buy a home, you're probably not going to be in contact with the seller. You are going to be in contact with their agent, their listing agent. All communications offers are going to go through them. The third thing they're going to do is help negotiate. And again, this is where understanding the real estate agent's role and if they're on your side is very important. 4, they're going to help you with any paperwork. Again, it is in their best interest to facilitate a transaction. That's actually how they get paid. So they want to help you make it as easy as possible. And 5, just general support during the closing process if you guys struck a deal. And obviously, it goes without saying they bring a lot of local expertise because they are entrenched in this market. It's their job. They go from neighborhood to neighborhood selling houses or commercial properties. And it's probably good to pick their brain about what's a good price, what's a bad price, so long as your interests are aligned with the correct real estate agent. Okay, that was good. Okay, next question. How do real estate agents get paid? They generally work off of a commission of 6%, although it is negotiable. Just like anything else, if you're a seller and you have a premier property, you can hire a real estate agent, and if they're willing to take 3% or 4%, then that's the deal. But generally, industry standard is 6%. They work off of a commission of 6% of the final sale price. What that means is if a house sells for $1 million, the real estate agents take 6% or $60,000. Now, whatever the percentage of that commission is generally the ceiling. What I mean by that is if there's a listing agent and a buyer's agent involved, it does not elevate to 12% commission. It's not 6 and 6. Generally, they have to split it 3 and 3. And that's a great segue for us to transition to our next topic because that's something I didn't really understand when I was first in the market for real estate. Okay, next question. Whose side is a real estate agent on? Well, if you're a listing agent, you're on the side of the seller. If you're a buyer's agent, you're on the side of the buyer. But this can get very confusing. When I was first in the real estate market, probably about 3, 4, 5 years ago, I contacted a listing agent. I saw a house that interested me. I called someone with the sign on the front door, spoke to her. She was very nice. We met at the house. We toured it. After seeing the house didn't really fit my needs, so I asked her to show me some other properties. And she did. She went and showed me the other properties she specifically had on the market. And during this time, me and my crew, I had one of my buddies looking with me, we were giving her information all the time. We were just cordially talking. And side note, I have a lot of respect for this real estate agent I'm talking to. No hard feelings. I'm actually still on her list. If or when I'm in the market to buy something, I'm probably going to use her as a buyer's agent. Or if I sell my house, I'll use her as my listing agent. Really like her. This isn't meant to be mean. But so anyway, I was being shown these properties, okay? And in the meantime, they were asking questions about, what do you do for work? How's business going? X, Y, Z. And I was giving too much information. I was giving too much information which they could use in negotiation about how much cash I had liquid, about what really my needs were, what was a priority to me, how soon I wanted to be closed. And what I didn't particularly grasp at the time is, even though this agent was showing me all the properties she had on the market at this time, she was a listing agent. We were going from property to property where she had a fiduciary duty to the seller of the home, not to me. And so I was giving her all this information, which then that seller could use against me in negotiations. So in short, I played my hand too soon, which is totally confusing because you see all these posters and signs of, hey, call me, call your real estate agent, XYZ, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're your buyer's agent. If you want somebody on your side, you specifically need to go and hire somebody as a buyer's agent. And that might conflict some real estate agents out of particular deals, because if they're a listing agent on a particular house, they can't also be a buyer's agent, because a buyer's agent is supposed to represent your best interest. And as I said before, how do buyer's agents get paid? Well, generally buyer's agents come in and split the commission with the seller's agent. So if you're looking to purchase a home, especially for the first time, I recommend getting a buyer's agent. You will actually come out of pocket zero for it, because they'll just get 3% of the 6%. Another side note, this is something that will probably make a lot of realtors very upset, but I've just seen it happen, especially at the advanced level of real estate buying. I'm talking about commercial buyers, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes I've seen sophisticated buyers come in and negotiate a deal without a buyer's agent, and just as they're working out the final details of the case, the sophisticated buyer will approach the listing agent and say, listen, we can make this deal work if you drop your percentage to 4.5% instead of 6%. Because me, the sophisticated buyer, has not gotten a buyer's agent, and I need you to take a haircut, because if you don't, I'm going to get a buyer's agent and then your commission will get cut down to 3%. So would you rather make 4.5% or 3%? And so the listing agent knocks down the price, but it comes directly out of their fee. Again, that's just a very advanced little tidbit that I've seen happen in the past. And finally, I do want to note that there's technically a difference between a real estate agent, a broker's agent, and a realtor. So a real estate agent generally works for a brokerage agent or a brokerage house. A popular one that you see all the time is Keller Williams, at least down here in Texas. So what happens is real estate agents work for brokerage houses, or a brokerage agent, a real estate broker. But I'm not going to get too into that, because I just don't think that's necessary. If there's interest, I can make dedicated videos about the difference between a real estate agent, a broker's agent, a realtor. Essentially, realtors could be anything so long as they're licensed and experts in the realtor field. A lot of realtors include real estate agents, but sometimes they include appraisers, inspectors, whatever. So the difference just really isn't that important for people wanting to buy a house. Primarily, you're going to be dealing with a real estate agent. And y'all, my final tip with respect to the real estate agents is I think they're absolutely necessary. You need to work with a good one. You need to work with one who understands the local market inside and out. But just like anything else, don't play all of your cards, right? Be careful with how much you tell them, even a buyer's agent, because they get incentivized if a deal gets done. So obviously they want what's best for you, but not to sound pessimistic, I think people are inherently selfish and they want to facilitate a deal also. I would tell people the same thing about dealing with a lawyer. Okay, y'all, thank you so much for watching. This was short, sweet, to the point. Okay, that's it for today's video. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you could do me a favor and hit the like button, it helps the YouTube algorithm send this video out to other people. And make sure you subscribe to this channel if you want to join our community. We've been growing like crazy. It's been a ton of fun. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos, and As always, if you guys want to see me cover any particular subject, just leave a comment down below. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you later. Also, important update, as I'm editing this video, I think you should know that I was able to take a shower. Look at this hair. Look at this soft hair. Okay.